What is your favorite movie right now?
Encanto.
Say it louder.
Encanto!
Encanto. Okay, so Encanto is a film that is a Pixar movie that's set in Colombia. And it's about a family that has a miracle that's happening around them. And they're concerned that the miracle is going to go away, aren't they?
Yes, they're concerned that the candle will go out because the candle said it would never go out. And it's about a butterfly. A butterfly is the candle. The butterfly is the candle.
Good. Well, so that's the film, and now you don't have to watch it. But the word Encanto means, it means like someone who you're enchanted, like enchanté in French. It's someone that you're happy to meet, but it also means an enchanted place. And one of the things that we have in common, Frankie, is we have an enchanted place in our kitchen together, don't we?
Yes.
We make really good food, don't we?
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, so we wanted to make some Colombian food, so I called my friend Alice Powell and talked to her about Colombian food. And Alice used to work for us at Corner Kitchen as a good friend. And she said, well, there's buñuelos, which we're not going to make, and those are these. And this is similar. It's got a corn and yuca starch. Here it is in Spanish, in case you like that more. And these are ones that you deep fry. And, you know, in order to keep your kitchen an enchanted place...
They like...
You don't want to do deep frying. Yeah.
They make it be... they like it brown like that.
Right, that's what a fryer does. And these are like beignets, but from corn. And the thing that they call for is yucca flour, which is also known as tapioca flour. And then also, this is called, it's a pre-cooked cornmeal, all right? And there's a word for it, which of course I can't remember. It's called masarepa. So you use tapioca flour and masarepa, and it's completely gluten-free, and it's pretty cool. So, you ready to start cooking?
Yes.
So I should just get on with it?
Yes.
Quit stalling?
Yes.
Oh, are you tired of it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the recipe, because we always use a recipe when we're unfamiliar. So what you do is you just start out with 2/3 a cup of tapioca flour or cassava flour. And so we're just going to go in there with that. And I think we have just enough for, yeah, we do. 2/3 of a cup is right there. All right. And there's 2/3 of a cup of that. And then you use 1/4 cup of masarepa. So we're just going to pour this in here, get it to 1/4 cup. And Frankie, can you pour that into the food processor?
This?
No, this right here.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, now this is a really tough recipe, guys. I'm being facetious, actually. So you're going to use a cup of queso fresca.
Yes.
Or you can use Colombian quesito if you have it. Oop, that's the timer for our other things. We cooked some ahead of time. Very excited. So anyways, we're going to get a cup of this. And this comes in like a little cake, like so. And you can just take it out and crumble a little bit of it to get us to a cup, because we've already had a batch cooking. And that goes right in here. And then it also calls for a cup of feta cheese, and a 1/4 cups. And Frankie's going to dump this in here too. So just carefully, every bit of it. One of these little packages is right around 1.25 cups, I find. So that's kind of fun. You can just sort of buy one of these. This was bought at the local grocery store. So there you go. And that's all you do, except for one very important thing that Frankie's going to do.
Egg.
She's going to put an egg in. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to give you the cue to put the egg in. First, we're going to run this thing, which is going to be kind of loud, so bear with us. And we're going to mix everything together.
Is it time?
Yes, it is. Why don't you crack your egg into here, and then we can pour it in. Okay, sweetie?
No, I need a crack.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Right over there. And one of the things that I'm learning, you can just throw this shell right in there. Boom, done. Now, you ready to pour it in here?
Yeah.
Pour it right in that hole very carefully. Right. And that's it, guys and gals. That's the recipe. If it works well, it's going to end up being this kind of kind of a sticky mass. And I always scrape the sides and make sure all the egg is incorporated. But boy, you did an amazing job. You don't even have to mess with this. So we're going to put it into a bowl. So I'm going to move this over here. And we can make our little balls now. And what we're going to do is we're going to make, it says in the recipe that I have, it calls for 12, but they're huge. So we do 16. And I'll show you guys, and Frankie, and everybody else who's watching, how to decide how to divide this up. There's probably other methods, but this is how I do it. And hopefully, the chefs that are watching won't be too embarrassed by my ineptitude. Let's see now, Frankie. See, take it all, scrape it all out. You can kind of let the blade dump off into there, bonk. And then we're going to pull the rest of that out, see? Because we don't want to waste any, right? So now, whoops, that goes in there. Scrape this stuff off the blade without cutting myself, because this is a sharp blade. We have respect for sharp things in our kitchen, because we know that you can cut yourself.
Daddy, it was coming near your...
Yeah, I should be more careful, shouldn't I? Okay. All right, now, while we're getting ready to make these balls, our timer went off a minute ago, as you may remember. And what we got here is we've got some that we made ahead of time.
Oh, those got puffy.
Yes, they did. They got very puffy. So these, I'm going to put them back in the oven for just another minute to get a little bit more color.
Yes, I want them to be brownie.
And then what we're going to do, whoopsie,
Sorry.
is we're going to show everybody how to divide the dough.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to just play for a minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Play-Doh.
All right, it's a lot like Play-Doh. And we were talking with our videographer, Matthew, a moment ago, and he said, yeah, but you can't eat Play-Doh. And that's really true. So what we've done is we made it into kind of a big thing. Whoa, wait. Now we're going to cut it in half.
Cut it. Yes.
And then we're going to cut it in half again. And then we're going to try to get 4 balls out of each of these. Yes, please do. Cut that right in half. Okay, good job.
Play-Doh.
All right, so now what we're going to do, you use a parchment-lined sheet pan.
I'm going to play with some Play-Doh this afternoon.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go to the Lake Eden Arts Festival this afternoon. Here, roll that.
No, we're going to do that
Roll that.
this morning. Oh, no, you already rolled it.
Oh, okay, well, you can roll this one.
No, you already...
I didn't. It's not rolled. We get into arguments a lot when we're in the kitchen.
Oh, no. Oh,
Because,
no.
you know,
Oh, no.
I'm kind of like trying to control things, and she's 4, so it doesn't always work. So then we roll these guys out into little balls, approximately the same size each. And usually we get 16 out. Yes.
We're going to go to the festival right after the video.
We're going to go to the festival. The Lake Eden Arts Festival is in Black Mountain, North Carolina. It's the most fun you can have with your kids. It's great. You can camp out there. It's great fun. I pinch off, and then can you make that one again? And then we're going to grab this one out of the oven, which is just about perfectly done, I think. Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are puffy bits.
These babies are beautiful. They're very hot, please. Be careful.
I'm going to blow on mine.
Okay, these go in the oven for about the same time as cookies, about 10 to 12 minutes. You just get them golden brown like this. And those babies are Pandebono, which is Colombian cheese bread. And we're going to wait for these to cool off a little bit. We're going to come back to you guys and let Frankie taste them and see what she thinks about it. Good stuff, huh? So, this is Pandebono. And these are really cool. You're supposed to serve them warm, and then if you rip it open here,
Don't keep rubbing all of them open.
I've done the wrong thing, but you can see how pretty they are. Got a nice crumb on the inside, and Frankie will eat these things a lot, right? These are really good, and you helped make them. And we created this like enchanted place. This is Encanto, right?
Yeah, Encanto. Kind of Encanto.
Kind of Encanto, yeah.
There's no more kids here. Encanto has more kids.
Well, you're the last kid we're going to have, so I'm going to call it there. It's really, really good. The one thing I thought about is for like, if you want to make it more adult, what if you were to take a little piece of jalapeno and put it on the inside so when you bite into it, you got that spiciness? But I'm going to try that with her because she'd been yelling and screaming more than normal. So anyway, enjoy.